warehouse and built with donation money from Qatar, 2 billion yen. So Qatar gave us money to build a freezer to keep fish here.
ここが女川の魚市場になります。
So this is fish market, Onaga fish market. There they make ice.
中に水揚げがされる場所、今仮設のテント
So see that we have a pier and they have some temporary tent. So they have unloading fish there and market for pros.
ここが今ちょうどプレハブのできたのが、皆さん力を合わせて工場を再開しようということで、いろんな業者が集
So
まって。
now we have a prefabricated building and some operators are trying to start fish meat processing plant here.
それちょうど今白い建物の赤いマークがあれがマスターと言いまして冷凍冷蔵施設になっております。はい、赤いからこれですね。ほんで1階の構造が柱がすごく太くて炭を受け流す構造、今回のような震災でも残るような構造を作られています。
And eventually, on the right hand, we see a new building. It's built partially with the Qatar money. And as you see it on the first floor, you just see the big pillars. So the design is let the tsunami water go through, so the building can sustain that. That's the idea.
2階が貯蔵庫なんです。
And the second floor is the freezer warehouse.
3階が避難所になります。
And the third floor is the evacuation center.
それでこれにはオール電化、電気のソーラーパネルがついています。
これは何？
破壊埋め立てとか。
And all these concrete blocks you see on the right hand, they are going to use that to raise the land partially.
この辺り本当にもともと民家だったり。
And around here we had all those residential houses or fish processing plants. Today we see nothing.
あと多分ニュースで皆さんご存知かと思うんですが、中国人を避難させた場所っていうのが間もなく近くに。
And you may have heard that news clip. There was a fish processing plant, and that the manager there tried to evacuate all the Chinese workers there. So the Chinese people are all safe, and he died himself.
今回逃がしてくれた上司の方犠牲になっていますが、犠牲になった場所っていうのは本当に見えるところで命を落としています。皆さんの目の前で流されてしまった。
And he was the last one to flee, so he was washed away by tsunami. But in front of the eyes of those Chinese workers, so we'll see that place.
あとアパートが見えてくる。
We see apartment on the right.
手前側のアパートは1階なんですよ。奥側のアパートが3階まで進出しています。
Oh,
はい。山の
that the
影です。その上ですね。あとちらっとっていうのが。
On your right, you see the apartment, and the water came as high as the third floor of that building. The water came up that high.
だからこの辺女川って何度も津波に見舞われていますが、今回の3月11日の時も1回ぐらいかなっていう思いで逃げなかった方。
Actually, Onagawa did have a lot of experiences having tsunami. So people thought, okay, maybe first floor is risky, so I have to go up to. I have to go up to the second floor. That's the sentiment a lot of people share. Many people did not really bother to escape because nobody expected tsunami was that big.
だから結局一回避難したのに家をシャッターを閉めに戻った方、あとあれお母さん、奥さんどこに行ったでっていうことで探しにもう一回戻って、今までは戻ってまだ戻れたのに戻れなかったんですよ今回。それで多くの犠牲を。
In the past, when they had a tsunami and they saw some tsunami subsided and they went back to home, this time they did the same thing. Many survivors went home just simply to close the door looking for family members, and they were washed away by second, third tsunami waves because those were something they did not expect to happen.
ちょうど今見える海ももともとこうじゃなくて陸地だった場所です。それでみんな津波の引き波によってえぐられて、もう水が来てしまって海と一体化なってるんです。あそこの岸壁ありますので、その手前側で水来てるんですよ。それが全部本当はちょうどだったんです。難しいです。そうですね。クレーンがそう今重ね釣り盛り土になってますよね。全部こう盛り土になってるところまで水こうなし道路で普通の陸地だった。
Yeah, see that the seawater and right in front of that the little whatever the borderline threshold, we have a water there, but there was a land and actually road, so that means water came up, creeping in.
今ちょうど脇に見えてきたのが海抜16.8の高さに立っている公立病院。
And on the right, it's a municipality hospital as high as tall as the 16-meter tall from the sea level.
津波の避難指定場所でした当時も。
And the hospital building was designated by the municipality as a place for you to evacuate to.
しかし津波はですね、この山の上、病院の1階まで襲っております。
But the tsunami actually came as high, and higher than the hill, and they even reached to the first floor of the hospital building.
それで、止まってほしいかと思います。はい、ここでお願いします。それでちょうど病院の高さをまず見てもらいます。
So please look at the hospital building on the right.
そんで斜面の一番端に小さい青い看板があるんですよ。そうですね。あれが
And on the left side of the building, so please move your, eye point and move to, then there's a small blue sign on the hill. Can you see that?
Yeah.
You have one building, big building, and two cars, and more cars. Then on the hill, do you see the blue sign? That's the point tsunami water came up. Highest point.
本来は本当は今日は海岸で降りてもらおうと思ったんですが、今日一応津波注意報なんですが出てるためにああやって消防団の方、当時もああやって上で待ってたんですよ。みんな警戒してたんです。
And we had some warning today, so the fire department had a car, waiting up at the hospital. And March 11th, same thing. Fire department dispatched some rescue cars up on the hill there.
あそこに立つと正面に海見えるんですよ。
And from there, you can see that the sea right there, right underneath your eyes.
しかし津波はもろくも裏側から一気に来たんですね。そのために病院の向こう側にまず行った波が山あいにぶつかってしまって裏側から津波が襲いました。あの病院の上は。
And the tsunami actually hit the hill behind this hospital building. That means hitting the wall, and the water came in from the back of the building. The back of the hospital, not from the seaside, from the hillside. That's the first wave hitting the hospital building.
なのでそのまんま車ごと流された方、当時もこのように雪が降って寒い日だったんですね。だから結局車の中で皆さん待機していた方、 こう上に逃げれば助かってる命なんですけども、まさかここまで来ないっていうことで車の中で待っていた方が。
And actually, there in the parking lot, many people fled with their car and up on the hill. And that hill was supposed to be high enough, so many people are actually staying in the car because it was very cold weather and snowing, and many people in those cars washed away with the tsunami wave.
こうどれぐらいすごいものがこうなんかゆっくり来るもんだと思ってました私どもも。
And even ourselves, we did not think tsunami was something very quick.
こう徐々に増していくぐらいなのかな。
We simply thought tsunami was something gradually increases the level or height. Gradually.
お風呂に水をためるような感覚だったんですね。
It's more like you add water to your bathtub, slowly increasing the level. That's what we thought.
しかし今回はそれはたまったはたまったで